is up? So check this out, and this is going to line up perfectly because this video is the first video ever on this channel, and it's being made with like whatever I have, and it ties in actually with what we're going to talk about here. Welcome to Kintsugi Dad. I am taking my time here to do what I can to help you guys get yourself going in this fitness journey, whether it's coming back, you know, whatever it is, moving forward, starting, whatever the case is. All right, if you haven't been at it, never been at it, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that you have a good journey doing it. That said, start with what you have, and this is perfect because this is the first video and this is what I have, right? But they're not working because I have a new phone, so it doesn't adapt in there. All right, so why does that kind of go with what we're talking about here? Work with what you have. Okay, you're right now possibly in the contemplation stage. Okay, you know that you want to do it, you know that you have to do it, you know that there's people more likely that are relying on you to live a healthy life. Right now, you have to go with whatever it is that you have available. All right, if you have a gym membership available, awesome, do it. If you have a pair of old walking shoes, awesome, do it. Okay, my point is, if it's the first time you're doing it, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect, and you cannot let that discourage you. Okay, so anything in this journey is probably not going to be perfect right away. Okay, you're not going to see results right away, all that stuff. You're just not. I'm just telling you from full honesty. Okay, but if you work with what you have, or what you don't have for that matter, and you push through it, I promise you, you will get to where you want to be. That being said, here are some tips. Okay, just a couple, nothing too crazy. We're going to keep this nice and short. You might have heard this one before, actually. More than likely you have. If you haven't, awesome. Get your stuff ready the night before. Get all your stuff ready. All right, get your shoes ready. You know, get the gym clothes ready. Put everything in a place where you know that you're gonna go for it, and you're gonna go and you're gonna grab it, and it's right there. You put it on after your coffee, whatever the case is, and you're good to go. It's right there. You're telling your brain that you're not gonna make the excuse, okay? So that is definitely a tip that I would highly recommend you do, especially if you're coming out of the contemplation stage where you've been thinking about it and now you're taking actions, okay? This one's gonna sound a little bit weird, but we won't get into it. There is absolutely a science behind it. After you have that morning coffee, all right, first of all, please do yourself a favor. If like you're trying to lose the weight, please don't douse that thing with sugar. Cut the sugar back a little bit somewhere in your life. Different story, different video. All right, say win. You can say it in your head, all right? Every time you do it, it's a win, all right? You put your sneakers on, you put your clothes on to go work out, it's a win. You open the door. I know it sounds a little crazy, you don't have to go that nuts about it, but I'm telling you, you open the door, you step outside. As soon as you step outside, and you finish that workout, whatever it is it's gonna be, you say it in your head or out loud, totally up to you. You say win. It's going to give your mind all these tiny little compounding wins. They're little ones, and then you're gonna get used to the feeling, the little tiny dopamine hits of winning and getting it done. All right, so like I said, just get off your butt, okay? So it's not going to be perfect. This video is not necessarily an information video, but it is a video trying to just explain to you that it's not going to be perfect, okay? Like I said, I have the wrong pieces for this. I could have turned around and just said, I'm not making the video. I could have said, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until I order something. I'm going to wait until I can, you know, spend the money on a really, really awesome magnet microphone. I can get all the stuff. Maybe I want a studio. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? So you can't do that. You have to get moving, and you have to do it right away. Okay, so the whole point of this video, besides being an introduction video and all that stuff, is I want you to understand that nothing is ever going to be perfect. Okay, there's no such thing as perfection. There's such thing as progress. All right, so it's always practice makes progress. I tell my youngest daughter that all the time, okay? That there's no such thing. It's always practice makes progress. And eventually, obviously, you're gonna get better and better and better and better. And you're gonna have days that are crap. You're gonna have days that are awesome. The point is, you have to get moving. So use those 2 tips for now. And I really, really think you should, honestly, because I'm gonna give you some good stuff. All right, some very good stuff, and I'm a normal guy, man. I'm telling you right now, I'm not trying to be crazy or anything like that, but I'm a normal dude. I'm not making programs and trying to sell them to you, you know what I mean? Will I ever in the future have programs? Yeah, probably. But even then, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just a normal guy, and if you're watching this, maybe you are too, all right? I have normal, everyday things, okay? And I will bring to you normal solutions, if you will. You know what I mean? That's what I do, all right? See you later.